What? Why you keep calling the time? What time y'all supposed to be somewhere? Where y'all going? How far y'all gotta go? Houston.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC.
Let's go.
Super Bowl, and we've got
We in the NFC Championship for the first time.
And the Arizona Cardinals.
Let's go.
For the right to return here in 2 weeks for Super Bowl 56, we are underway in L.A. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Brady going to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, he's going to make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's got room. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Come on.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
play fake. Murray rolling to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Vita Vea coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Here's Murray.
Good pick.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Good pick.
Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And now look at him go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Leonard Fournette.
Let's go.
93 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
Give me a high five. I just scored.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, they're big.
That's going to bite me in that.
They can strike from anywhere.
Fix her.
So with the missed PAT,
I don't like. She's looking like her great grandma.
To kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On 2nd and 2, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now from Murray.
You ran that play earlier.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Juju Smith-Schuster, 32 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And he knocks it through. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's caught by Howard. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now Brady on the bootleg. It's caught by Mike Evans. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Fournette, a first down carry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller there to make the grab. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Murray. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. From the gun, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vita Vea, his second sack of the night. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Brady now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 5 yards remain on second down. To throw is Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first down, Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
That's a lead that excites a team.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends. Good point.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here. But how will the head coach and his staff approach it?
Let's go.
Will be angry?
We are playing ball right now. We are playing football.
Just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Murray now on first down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Murray. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
Let's go.
He brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So after the INT, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
That's my foul.
There by the rookie, an interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10.
Lennon. Lennon.
Fournette on the counter. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Oh!
Intercepted a 3rd time.
Come on. Come on.
This defense figured out something in the locker room.
Stop.
It's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room? That's the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
Look at that.
Pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Noah Spence, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Murray flush to his right. Now he'll let it. He's got a man complete. And he's into the clear.
I knew that shit was coming.
And he extra point away from grabbing the lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady now to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Brady. The catch made by Miller. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Fournette. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady.
Oh!
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed. and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray, and it's incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a big turnover.
Wow.
Of the quarter. Well, you won't hear any boos from this.
Gay. Oh, my God.
And it's been a long day for this crowd, waiting for
wow.
this evening as well. Finally, they feel.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Get out of here.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
On 2nd and 12, Murray.
And that is
We're locking that up, sir.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it.
Crossing route.
On 3rd down, Murray. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Ooh.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into
That's a makeup call for that.
Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
This is taken at the 18, and he gets it
Hold
right
it.
around the 24 before he's out.
Oh, what they call?
So this will be
They calling all these foul penalties on me, man.
a few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Now Fournette. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From the 17, Brady. He'll let one go deep for Howard.
No, that was not.
Another interception.
That's my fault. Damn, stupid.
Picking it off. I think you and I were a little surprised.
Man to man.
When he threw his 2nd interception, I mean, who would have
Man to man.
back of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said, Kamara has it straight.
Oh, come on.
I think a Cardinal was able to gain
Wow.
Come on. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
Teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Move, Lenny. Move, Lenny.
Here's Murray from midfield. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. This is something you've got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Forced out to his left, and that is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Murray. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this one in for
Crossing routes.
a touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taking it about the 1. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Man, I can't believe I threw that pick last time.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. Brady going to throw.
Oh, no!
Out deep for Gronkowski. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady.
What the?
My goodness, another interception.
Oh, my God, that's game.
Talking about the 31, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without
That wasn't
saying,
even trying to go to him.
Anyway, that's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Going deep this time for Miller.
All right, that's game.
Another interception.
I'm just throwing the ball up now.
By Byron Murphy. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right. Now,
and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 41 yards. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Wow.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. He just held on to the football too long there, Charles. That's point blank, right?
Yeah, I agree with that totally. You've got to have that internal clock that goes in your head that says either get rid of the football or flush and go and use your legs and try and pick up the 1st down. I think he hung in there too long, and the blitz got to him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Oh, yeah, good job, fellas, good job.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Oh, come on, throw it.
Another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever.
Why you moved?
Eight.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Don't bounce it. Just don't let it bounce. Do what I say. What I say. What did I say? Just stop talking back.
Stop
And with things
talking
looking
back.
pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Put that jacket on.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, you know, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff. And
Jamal caught COVID.
And give themselves a chance to win this game again next
Jamal.
year.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in
Jamal.
2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Probably work.